Out-of-body travel. Parapsychologists have spent much time studying the phenomenon of out-of-body experiences, or astral projections. In one case, reported by a doctor, a man named Wílson fell asleep and dreamed that he was visiting a woman who lived 60 kilometers away. A maid came to him and told him that his friend was not at home. He asked her if he could come in and have a glass of water. The maid made him sit down. Wílson thought no more about the dream, until another friend of his received a letter from the woman he visited in the dream. The letter mentioned Wílson's visit, and also mentioned that he had gone inside to quench his thirst. This prompted the man to go to the house to see about clarifying the incident, having some friends accompany him. When he arrived, 2 waiters recognized in him the man who had come in to drink. A better-known astral traveler is Blue Hare, who claims to possess the faculty to leave his body at will, and has subjected his claims to verification at the Psychical Research Foundation in Durham, North Carolina. In these experiments, Hare's eye movements, breathing, and other bodily functions were monitored by a complex battery of instruments, and all monitors recorded significant alterations when he reported having an out-of-body experience. He once went to a doctor who was not expecting his visit. The doctor reported seeing a red orb flashing through his bedroom at 3:15 a.m., exactly at the time Hare said he had been there. Domestic animals, kept in separate sealed rooms, were used as targets in another series of experiments. In one of these, a cat stopped meowing and remained motionless the moment Hare entered, to his later reports, the room. In another experiment, an aggressive snake that had previously behaved quietly suddenly tried to pounce on something invisible to the cameras. Again, at the exact moment, Hare would enter the target room. Another trip out of the Corps was reported by a young lieutenant stationed in Panama in 1943. He was concerned about the condition of his mother, who had just undergone a risky operation in New York. It was not possible for him to get leave to visit her, but during an intermission, at 1:15, he fell asleep for a few moments and dreamed that he was standing in front of Memorial Hospital on the East River Drive side. The nurse checked a list and noted his name on the visitor's log. Another nurse told him that she recognized him from the photograph she had seen in his mother's room. In the photograph, he was wearing his winter uniform, the same one he wore while at the hospital. He entered the elevator and the nurse saw him press the button. As he got on, the lieutenant saw that everything around him blurred as if in a dream. Then he woke up, still in Panama, at 1:15 in the afternoon. A few days later, he received a letter from his mother, informing him of a mysterious episode that had been a source of disappointment to her. She had been told that her son had arrived at the hospital to see her, but had not gone up to her room. The admitting nurse and another had seen him enter the elevator, but no one had seen him leave. The time, 12:15 a.m., corresponding to 1:15 a.m., Panama time. The name of the officer who wanted to see his mother had been noted in the register. It was my name, Charles Berlitz.